Yo, it's Brian here, and in my last video I said I didn't want to go to Bali, but I was gonna go there for personal development. Well, I'm at some goddamn temple in the middle of the night. I'm like Indiana Jonesing around. I'm gonna tell you what it's been like in Bali and whether I'm glad I came or not. Not came like that, you motherfuckers. Came like I arrived in a plane. In my last video, I talked about all the reasons why I don't want to go to Bali and why I could go somewhere more comfortable like Manila, where just everything is known. I know all the places I'm gonna eat. I know some people. I've got girls there. It's a lot easier. But the first time I was here, I was on a high school trip my freshman year, and it was really nice. There's this place called Ubud, which is a little bit further out of the city, and we did some like cool, touring and stuff, and it was pretty fun. I liked it a lot. But then before our flight, we went into like Bali, the town, and I just fucking hated it. Like, I hated it so much. Everybody is so used to tourists. There's so many people trying to sell you shit. I remember there's this one person trying to sell me bracelets, and she comes up and she's like, oh, here, I'm gonna put a bracelet on your arm. I'm like, no, it's okay. I have to like push her away, and she manages to like somehow tie it onto my wrist, and then she won't let me untie it. So I'm trying to untie it with one hand, and she's like, no, it's okay. And I'm trying to untie the fucking thing, and she like pushing my hand away. I was like, holy shit. I had to walk into a store where she's not allowed to go into, untie it like with my fucking teeth, throw it at her, and then be like, go away, go. It was just like, ugh. So that's what I was expecting coming here to Bali. And I actually kind of think of myself as like a content creator slash digital marketer who just happens to finger girls. But I came to Bali to do one thing, and that is to get better at digital marketing. Because Bali is a hub for digital marketers. It's full of these fucking internet marketers, and they're really goddamn smart. And I didn't have that in the places I was at before. Singapore, Taipei, Manila. I mean, I know there are digital marketers in every fucking city, but they're not concentrated. And I just wanted to be surrounded by people who are in the same mindset as me. So within like 12 hours of getting off the plane, I had my co-working space all set up. I got my gym all set up. I still don't have a place to fucking live. I'm in some random hostel. So 3 things I want to talk about right now. First, there's the ocean right behind me. I have not stepped foot in the ocean yet. Second, this video is fucking dark. There's this beautiful temple behind me. There's a goddamn nice ocean right here, and you can't see any of it. And third, the reason that you can't see any of this beautiful shit is because I decided to go to an e-commerce meetup that was only for like members, this co-working space that I joined a couple days ago. And I was so impressed by the fucking people that I decided to go to drinks afterwards, and I missed the sunset. So my weekly video, Hunk Hands Weekly, number 30, the vlog is gonna be a little kind of dark. This little meetup and the people that I met, it's one of those moments that I am pretty fucking sure is actually gonna change my life. And I was all prepared not to go to this meetup because I wanted to get this vlog done. It's sunset, to make a nice little video. But you know what? I'm here in Bali to learn digital marketing, not to make one-off pretty fucking videos. And part of it's just luck because I was in the conference room that the event thing happened, and then people just started to file in, and I was like, well, I guess I'll stay. But then afterwards I was like, well, I gotta hit my 11 o'clock deadline sleep because that's my thing that I'm trying to do. But then I was like, these guys are in the bar across the road. All the smart people are there. They're having drinks. What the fuck? I need to go and at least say hi. At least do some basic networking. So is that gonna cost me? Am I gonna have to pay my buddy in Singapore, my accountability partner, money for going to sleep late and all this kind of shit? Yeah. How much? I don't know. Probably about 50 US. Is it worth it? Fuck yeah. Like that $50 will probably be one of the highest ROI investments of my entire fucking life. I mean, I met a guy who is very heavy into e-commerce and is also a former porn star and has connections with people in Australia and the US, and I had no idea about that before I sat down and had some drinks. I met people doing hundreds of millions of dollars in sales in e-commerce, and they're actually interested in what I'm doing because it's so fucking bizarre. And all these guys are also into pickup. They're also into like talking about Elon Musk and AI and all that kind of weird shit. The reason I came to Bali was in that bar. So I'm sorry this video is not as fucking beautiful as it could be. An accountability partner in Singapore, ching, there you go. So what's the lesson here? When you see an opportunity, when it's like right there, at least recognize that your body and your brain are gonna come up with lots of excuses why you shouldn't seize that opportunity. It's called like success barriers. So at least be aware of it. I mean, I'm not like the fucking expert at all on success barriers. It'd be Tony Robbins or some shit. I forget where the quote's from, but there was somebody who said you probably only get 3 or 4 big opportunities in your life, like 3 or 4 real breaks. For somebody, it might be getting on American Idol, and like there you are, The stage is yours. Don't fuck it up. For somebody else, it might be meeting the girl of your dreams and sort of just being like mixed together with her in a social situation. She's gonna walk away. You just have to ask for her number. And all I want to say is if the clouds part and you see one of these opportunities, be aware that your mind is going to give you reasons why you should do other things, and then fucking grab it by the throat. This is just coincidence upon coincidence. I had done some planning and I had at least set out the groundwork that I want to focus on digital marketing in Q4 of this year. So I was at least primed for this. I was looking for opportunities, but everything just seemed to fall into line. I just happened to meet a really fucking good e-commerce guy in Manila, and he came here to Bali to do some work, and he said, oh, if you come to Bali, you should go to the it's where all the ecom people are. And he was like, I prefer to just work at a coffee shop, but this is what I heard, you know, you might check it out. And I was like, Google Maps save. So coincidence to meet this guy who's highly successful and motivating and who I have some respect for. One. Second, huge coincidence that he comes to Bali. Third, huge coincidence that even though he's working out of coffee shops, he still hears about this hub of e-commerce people. And then now that I'm here, fourth, huge coincidence that it actually turned out to be true and the place is fucking full of really smart e-commerce people. Fifth huge coincidence is that there's this group of touring e-commerce guys who are giving talks at some different places, and they happen to be giving a talk tonight. Sixth huge coincidence, I happen to be in the room where they're giving the talk, and then people just start to file in, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just stay for this talk, even though I was planning to shoot this vlog and get the perfect sunset shot of Bali. And then seventh huge coincidence, over drinks, it turns out that they're all into pickup and sexuality, and they actually just think that my product is funny, and they want to, like, you know, help me out and give me some advice and connect me with people and just help me fix my funnel. So is my message that you should just be lucky? No, my message is that when the fucking stars align, you need to act, you need to move, you need to grab that shit. For example, I'm talking to one guy and he's like, oh, you know, we can just help you out. You know, we'll have a couple beers, fix your funnel, probably making 3 times as much money in a week. And I'm like, what can I do for you? I feel like such an asshole that you would just happen to like my product. He's like, it's all good. It's just, you know, it's fun. And then we were all leaving the bar at the same time. We were like, hey, we should all meet up in 2 days at like a villa, have some drinks and talk about shit. And they're like, hey, can somebody make like a Facebook Messenger group and then invite everybody and then we'll chat in there? I'm like, yes, me, I will do that, no problem, guys. And I am trying to leave my fucking ego at the door. I'm 34. Some of these guys are like 23, 28, but they're making 500 times as much money as I am. I mean, I am not going to be like, oh, I'm the old man, I don't arrange Facebook groups, you know, I'm, you know, kind of the elder of the group, fellas. Fuck that. This is a huge opportunity. I will fucking shine people's shoes. I will do whatever the fuck. I will delay a vlog for a week. I don't give a fuck. When you see the opportunity, go for it. And the only thing I would add on top of that is at least be clear about the type of opportunity that you're looking for. Actually write it down, because what that's going to do is it's going to activate your brain to look for those things. Don't be fucking married to it, because if you get the opportunity to fucking have lunch with Warren Buffett or whatever, don't be like, oh, well, I'm more interested in digital marketing. Warren Buffett is not really a digital marketer, so nah. Clarify what you want in life, clarify your vision so that you can actually see those opportunities when they present themselves. So that's it. I just feel really blessed right now, and I just want to make every interaction that I have with the guys that I met as win-win as possible. So yeah, I did a really shitty job selling my course in this video. It's 6stepsquirting.com. It's how you can make your girl squirt. I've made over 30 girls squirt on video. Amateurs, not paid actresses and shit, just normal gals. And if you want to learn the same kind of stuff, 6stepsquirting.com. It's not that hard, but it's also not that easy. It's not something that you just like stumble over and you figure it out. It is a specific technique that I figured out and that I teach guys how to do. And now I've basically taken all the learnings from what guys can actually retain and stuff from the live courses, condensed it to the online course. It's at 6stepsquirting.com. If you want to get in on that, you are more than welcome. And I hope to see you there. And then next week, I will try to give you a much more beautiful vlog. I'm sorry about this one. Next week will be pretty. Cheers.